Hello, all of you beautiful humans. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Menopause and Madness. I'm your host, April Rain, and welcome to my midlife crisis. How are we all doing today? I hope that your day is well. I hope that your weekend is well and that you're doing everything that you want to be doing for your weekend. I'd like to start out with a deep breath because, as you know, if you are not new here, that's how we do. If you're new here, thank you very much, and I hope you consider subscribing and joining our tribe. Now I'm gonna take a deep breath. Hold it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. All of the outside stuff. Bodhi's even shaking it off too. Excuse me. Let me take a drink. Hydrate if you got it, or whatever your poison is. Huh? Huh? If you know, you know. No, actually, that is my very first and most likely will be my only Stanley dupe that was from Miss Tammy from Hauling It with Mima from our swap. And if you haven't seen that yet, please go check it out. I love that. I love it very, very much. Um, yeah. And I love you, Miss Tammy. You know, I do, girl. And I could go on, Jen and Laura and Gigi and Erin and Jessica, my sweet Jessica. Oh, anyways, I'll stop with all that. Today, I have something a little special. I have a witch's mystery box from Etsy, from a store in Etsy, and it's just her name. I will have it linked in. Now, see, I don't, want to like shout it out right away because I kind of learned my lesson with the oddities box. Um, and I didn't shout him out either. And I'm really glad that I did. I mean, I did put a link to his store in my description in case anyone wanted to go and, check out his stuff. Um, but this store that I am showing today is highly recommended. So I just got the small mystery box, which was right around $20. I know prices can get really crazy on Etsy. I know this for sure. But I like to just give you all a little taste, and I like to take a little taste about what's going on in Etsy. And I love to show small businesses because I myself have a small business. I know there's quite a few out there of you that have small businesses, and that's what it's about. And if you ever want me to check out your small business on Etsy, please just send me an email and I will check it out. That doesn't guarantee that I will have a showing of it, but I will check it out. And if I like it, or if I believe that you all will like it, I will. Not that I don't want to make it like if it's, oh, well, you're this, so I'm not gonna. But there's only so much time and so many Etsy shops. So let's get to it, shall we? I'm kind of excited about this. I keep almost forgetting because it's so new, but I do have the Oracle of the Fairies cards. They have been shuffled 7 times. I'm going to fan them out and just choose one. Now, I don't know if you saw the last one, but it was a manifestation card and it was right on, for me, anyways. Let me know. I'd like to know how these fare for you. If you're into this thing, and how it could relate to your life. And especially if you had taken it and ran with it, you put your positive, good, happy energy in it, and you're like, I'm doing this, I'm going to manifest this today, and let me know what happens. Nothing happens overnight. It really doesn't. But yeah, I'd like to hear about it because that'd be kind of cool. Okay, the card we have that came up for us today is purity. Look how pretty. Look at that unicorn. And the fairy too. But y'all know how I feel about unicorns. And that is a pretty one. She reminds me of the unicorn from the movie, one of the unicorns from the movie Legend. Y'all remember that movie with Tom Cruise? Ah, great movie. I love it. And Tim Curry and Mia Sarah. Yes, it is a great movie. Okay, let me get my magnifying glass along with my eyes and let's see what it says. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Blessed be. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Wow. I mean, I understand that these could be so relatable to a lot of things because, but it's about what it means for you and where you take it, you know? So, purity. Let me read that again. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart. Just a minute. I'm feeling, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. Blessed be. Put it back in the bottom of the deck. And yes, before every time I choose a card, all of the cards are in the deck, and I say a little prayer. Say a little prayer for me. Whatever. Forever and ever. No. That song always reminds me of, it's a good song, but it always reminds me of my best friend's wedding, which was one of my favorite movies for so many years. I love that movie. I love Rupert Everett. I wish we could see him in more. Okay. So, let's get to it. This isn't going to be a very long video, so you know, I know that there are some of you that just really dig, the hour, sometimes hour plus. Oh, that scared me. Did you see that? That scared the crap out of me. Hang on, I'm sorry. Okay, did you all see that? He scared me. He scared me, and so I'm anxious now to see that. If I don't like to watch. I don't watch my full videos anymore. I just kind of glance through it to make sure that ain't nothing crazy happen, and you know, but that is funny because I laugh when I jump or whatever. That makes me laugh when people get the scare jumps. I don't like it, and I'm sure they don't either. But anyways, let's get to this because I am rambling, y'all. Okay, so it is taped to the max. You see that? So let me see if I can get through all that, which is good because that means it's packaged really well. How's everybody doing? How are you feeling? What are y'all doing for this weekend? I'm so nosy, right? I'm just like, tell me everything. Okay, so we have a small box. Okay. So inside, this is what it looks like, and there's a note to read and some something. So let me put my eyes on. Hi. Dear witches, for adults only, handle with caution as glass can break and fire will burn. Keep out of reach of children, never leave a flame unattended. Do not consume any products. Results may vary based on user intentions. Remember, I spoke about that. It's kind of all about intention. You don't, I saw I had seen a Facebook or a meme from somewhere that had said, you know, the only tools you need is now I can't even remember. It was like your hands and your intention or something like that. It was really cool. It was right on though. Yes, I'm wearing my little guillotine earrings, my tiny, tiny ones. It wasn't until Elizabeth from um, Hillbilly Heart, she hauled some that were like 3 times this size. And I was like, right on, those are so cool. Well, I actually finally saw the bigger ones. They're like in the men's section. So I was like, what is that about? Huh? But they're still kind of cute. And when you see them close up, I hauled these a while back in a crazy earring um, haul, and they have really great detail. Okay, let me finish this. Learn about each item before use. Very good. External use only. Avoid using bath products or oils on sensitive or allergic skin. Remove dried flowers from the tub after use. That is something I love to do. I love taking a herbal bath. I used to do that all of the time. With also with salts, with you know, like bath salts. You know, I make my own bath salts with herbs and, you know, lavender and all kinds of stuff. And it's amazing. It really is. And if you just put a screen at, you know, and or your tub, you can, you know, you know, or you put it in like a satchel, a sachet bag, or a bag that you just put like a tea bag. You put that in the tub and you just take a herbal tea bath, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, got a little something something going on. Trust your intuition. Oh yeah. If uncomfortable, refrain from using witchy tips or spells. Always. Not medical advice. Consult a professional for help if needed. And I will most definitely do that. As far as I don't mean a professional like for because I ingested something. I will not do that. But a for all my other sisters out there that are into the craft, let me know. Like, I am always down to learn more. And especially right now, it's like I don't know how much I can pack into my brain with learning stuff. I'm always learning. But I, you know, if there's tips or if I'm saying something wrong that is totally wrong, please let me know. Let me know. And let me know that like I had there when I had done my pagan hall, there was some amazing people that told me their stories, told me, you know, their goddesses. Hmm? A little clue there in case you haven't watched the pagan hall and entered into the giveaway, which I will actually, by the time you see this, I will probably have already chosen the winner. So don't even think about what I'm saying. Okay, let's get into this because I'm just talking too much. We have a little brown pouch, a little brown envelope. What's in here? What is this? What is this? It feels like, okay, so it feels kind of like they're wrapped stickers. I'm not sure. There's some stickers and wrapped, okay, crow toes sticker. And I love stickers. I do. I love stickers. Okay, it looks like Stevie Nicks actually. Let me put my eyeballs back on. It is, oh, it says Le High Priestess. Looks like Stevie Nicks, but it says Le, like Le High Priestess, like French. So that's awesome. That's awesome that that's what she sent me. Very pretty sticker. I love that. I love that. Okay, now what I have, there's more cards here, but I'm going to set them down. Is it looks like a piece of paper wrapped with other things in it. And what we have, it looks like different strips of paper that say things. Okay, so here we have a strip of paper that says, I'm going to set these aside. It says vibrations. Okay, and it says as you open the box of energetic tools, you may immediately sense the unique energies emanating from each carefully chosen item. Ooh. The crystals, herbs, and other tools within carry distinct vibrations, ready to align with your intentions and goals. As you interact with these energetic allies, we encourage you to be mindful and attuned to the energies present. And I do that. It's kind of a whole ceremony type thing that I will do, when I'm alone or, not on camera. I'm not ready to be doing all that. I don't even know if I would feel comfortable doing that at all. Take a moment to connect with each item, allowing yourself to feel its unique essence. Allow their energies to guide you toward personal growth, protection, and balance. It is just what I need to be doing right now. Take time to meditate, incorporate them into rituals, or simply keep them nearby to experience their subtle influence. May the energies within this box serve you well on your path, bringing positivity, clarity, and abundance. Blessing. And this is the name of the shop is Old Tree Print Shop. Old Tree Print Shop on Etsy. I like that. Okay. Now this I do know, but I am going to read it anyways. It is anointing, and I don't know why that feels like I'm saying it wrong. Anointing a candle. Grab a candle, pick a color that vibes with your goal, like green for money or red for love. First things first, give it a little cleanse. And that's something you always do. That's something I always do. Okay. Is I like to cleanse my tools. I like to cleanse my stones. Everything that I'm going to be using. There's just a lot of cleansing that's always going on. A lot of cleansing, a lot of smudging, a lot of smoke, a lot of moon water, stuff like that. Simple stuff. Yeah. Okay, smudge it with some sage or waft it through incense smoke. Hold that candle and zone in on what you want. So, like, meditate on that candle, a manifestation, right? Feel it. Then dip your finger in some anointing oil. Now, I have some rosemary oil that I keep on my altar in a jar with the cork, and that's what I use. I use rosemary oil all the time, and because I love it and other things. I also haven't been able to make any other oils right now because I would make lavender oil, mint oil, different kinds of oils that I would like to make, but haven't been able to. I think I said that already. Um, let's see. Rub that oil from the middle of the candle either up if you're attracting or down if you're banishing. And banishing is something I do not a lot of, but enough because you don't want that negative energy or, any bad spirits or anything to be messing with you, right? If you've got cool symbols for your intention, if you've got cool symbols, that's what she says, for your intention, carve them into the candle after the oil magic. Now, charge up that candle, hold it, speak your goal out loud or in your head, whichever feels more comfortable for you. There is no right or wrong way to do this. I mean, I'm telling you the steps, but, like I said, it's about your intention and it's about what makes you feel comfortable, what you're doing. Hold it, speak your goal out loud or in your head. Just infuse it with your vibes, right? Give the oil a moment to soak in, and boom, your candle is ready. How simple, right? And I know there's a lot of people out there that have been interested in like candle magic and that type of thing. And here you go. If you're not using it right away, stash it in a safe spot where it's when it's showtime, light it up and keep that intention in mind. Simple as that. And please follow fire safety. Yes, of course. So that's awesome. I love this. I love that, especially if you're, you know, what some people like to call a baby witch, brand new, or just, y'all know if you've watched my pagan haul how I feel about the label witch, So I mean, it is what it is, and it's not like I'm totally against it, but I already spoke about that. Dried sage smudge bundle or Palo Santo wood stick. And as I have said before, I don't work with Palo Santo hardly ever. I did get a bundle of it from Timu, and they have all different kinds, but just that was to like pretty much show I will use the sage and, that kind of thing. It's just, I prefer not to use the Palo Santo. Ignite end with the match or lighter. For adults, please follow fire safety, right? Right. Allow it to smolder, produce smoke, or allow it to burn for a moment. Then blow out the flame. Move the fragrant smoke around for purification by moving the smoke around objects, spaces, or yourself for cleansing energy. And I'm all about always doing that. I am, especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Snuff out a dry fingerproof. Oh, snuff out in a dry fireproof dish for reuse. Fingerproof. Fingerproof. I like that. Okay, last one. Witchy tips. Interesting. Spells are all about setting clear intentions and focusing your energy. Yes. Picture what you want vividly and feel the emotions tied to it. Keep those vibes positive. Believe in the magic and choose tools and symbols that really resonate with your goals. Oh, and don't forget to prep your space again with the cleansing. Cleanse it, create a ritual vibe. Timing matters too. Consider the moon phase or other cosmic influences. Now, I was talking just a while back about, I can't even remember what video it was, about all of the energy that is happening, along with the eclipse and the comet and the, alignments. And there's just so much going on and so much powerful energy that's there to be claimed. It's there to be harnessed by you or me or people that are actually wanting to do bad with it. So, yeah, I mean, if you didn't check out that video where I was talking about that, please do, because it's important, because you don't want bad things to happen. It's like a lot of people will talk about, Mercury retrograde. I actually can harness that energy for good. And it's so weird. I mean, it's so weird. I don't know. Honestly, I can't even really explain it. I just know that I can harness that, and things actually will go a little better during retrograde. So, you know, and this isn't like you would do a spell, you snap your fingers. This isn't bewitched, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. I wish it was, but it's not. It's all about the power within us, which is there. It is there. I mean, it's been proven that we have these energies. I think recently there was just scientific proof about our auras. And I know so many people that used to just talk so much smack about that, but it's real. I mean, you can put your hand above someone and feel their energy. I mean, and if you prep your mind and raise your vibration, and a lot of things will lower your vibration as a bummer, so you need to do other things like, you know to help raise your vibration, like, say, just anything, abusing a chemical or something like that, can lower your vibration. And that's not saying that, a lot of practitioners don't use certain kind of herbal, uh, inspiration, because they do. And it's not, I'm not just talking about cannabis, I'm talking about a lot of different types of, you know, herbal things. And I could go on forever with that too. Okay, let's see. Cleanse it, create a ritual, consider the moon phase, ground yourself. Grounding is something I love to do. It's all about just going and walking around in some grass or some dirt, bare feet. You know, since they invented the rubber soles, we don't have that connection to the earth, you know. So there is almost, I mean, I know this sounds probably exaggerated, but almost nothing I love more than just to go walking around in some nice soft grass, you know, on a sand. I mean, even dirt. I mean, you know, in the summer when I go outside in the morning in the mornings with Bodie, and you know, we have a little area, I take my slippers or my flip flops off and just kind of let my feet be into the ground, you know, and only doing it for like 15, 20 minutes can really make a difference. There is a guy on YouTube, I wish I could remember, but I only watched like half of his video. It was so cool. He literally takes this type of wire and he grounds it into the earth outside his house, and then he runs it up into his bedroom, into his mattress, or like underneath him. So when he sleeps, the whole time that he is sleeping, he's grounded. And so you're connecting with the earth's energy, which, hello, pyramids, you know what I mean? There is that energy. And you know, it will help you to feel better. It'll help you to focus. I mean, there's so much more to it. And I'm not the one to try to be a teacher for any of this at all. But you know, I believe it. And that's another part about all this. I mean, you got to believe in what you're doing, because if you don't, then there's no point in doing it, really. Stay protected and trust your gut during the ritual. And hey, results might not be instant, so be patient and open to the magic unfolding. Happy spell casting. I love that. I love that. This is really cool. This is really cool. And we're just in the beginning. So she has sent you some really great information, kind of teaches you. She sets you up for what you're going to do. And I love that. I love that. I wish I had done this when I was first. See, I honestly believe that this is in my blood. Um, Growing up throughout the years, there was things that happened. There was things that were part of my life. Things from my grandmother. I did not know that she was Basque and German. Put those two together, and you know, there was a lot of things that were there that I just thought was normal for everybody. And then on my father's side, his grandmother was a wise woman, and the roots on my father's side go all the way to Ethiopia. And so there is a lot there that I don't want to get into. Um, but there is also, well, there's just a lot there. So this is like in my blood. And it wasn't until like 13 years ago that this became my path. I mean, I had books, I had the interest, you know, that kind of thing, but I was more focused on, you know, other things, not focusing on what my true path was, which I wish I would have, you know, but you learn. And I guess that's where the wisdom with age comes in. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have one of these, which is altar spells. Okay, so let's see what this says. Thor's day spell. So like Thor, like the blonde dude from the Avengers. I'll just go there because, you know, if you find yourself in need of help resolving a problem or uncovering new resources within yourself, try the following on a Thursday. Light some blue candles and start the following affirmation. I'm actually not going to read that out loud because I don't want to freak anybody out with actually doing something like that. I almost did, and then I thought, okay, wait a minute. Think, April. You don't want too many, you just don't want that. And also, it's really, really small. It's really small. And with it being kind of dark down here, it's hard to see. But it is like a mantra, and you repeat it, and it would be something that you would meditate on. Next in this little pile of stuff is another sticker that is the Ace of Swords, and that goes along with the tarot. And I am not getting into that right now. Okay, this was wrapped around here, and what it says is an oracle card pulled for you. So this card was pulled for me. Here's a simple way to read it without overthinking. Take a moment with the card. Notice what catches your eye. Colors, symbols. Trust your initial feelings. Look at the symbols and characters. See if they remind you of something in your life. Colors matter too. Think about the vibes they give you. Trust your gut. Remember, I'm always talking about trusting, your intuition. Gotta trust that. And I know it's really hard sometimes because, you got your brain and your gut, and they're like, your brain tells you one thing of what you were conditioned and programmed your whole life to believe or whatever, and your body's actually telling you what's right, what's real, what you need to listen to. What's your first sense of what the card might be saying? After spending some time with it, if you're curious, you can check online for more insights. But hey, trust your instincts first. They usually know the deal. Enjoy the journey. And this card, okay, wow. I'm not really sure what this means, but I know what pops out to me first. And it's the boat. And it just says setting sail. Setting sail. I actually can go with so many things in my mind and think about what this could be for me because of all of the, you know, um, connecting journeys that I'm on right now for different things within myself, with my family, with, with what's going on in life. So setting sail, that does mean something to me. I love that. I love that. And I do love having my cards pulled. I'm not, if I am going to have my cards read, I like to do it myself. And I don't know why. I've never been to like a psychic or a palm reader. I would definitely want to do something like that. Um, I do get a little nervous because you never know who you can trust. And, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are just out there for money, and that's where I find it hard. I know that we all need to make a living, and I get that. I get that 100%. But I also, as I've said before, I can feel energy of other people, and I can usually tell when someone's being dishonest or deceitful towards me. And so if I feel that, I don't want to be in the middle of already having paid someone and then get this really deceitful person, because then I'm not going to keep my mouth shut about it. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? It's just best to keep myself out of trouble. I hope that makes sense and doesn't make me sound too much of a beast, but I have another card that is wrapped, and I'm going to read the paper first. This says tarot card. I've intuitively drawn a tarot card for you. Take a few moments to explore this card independently. Observe its imagery, notice what emotions or thought it stirs within you, and consider what it evokes or reminds you or before. So pretty much the same as the last. So this is the back of it, and it says it's Page of Swords. And honestly, like I said, I've done the Smith White. I have a little bit of something going on in my head, what I could think, maybe my sisters out there can tell me what they feel. I don't really wish to discuss that in this video. So I just know that, I can relate very much so. Okay, so next we have a folded piece of paper. Oh my gosh, under this paper, look at the how beautifully packaged that is. Look how those are wrapped. I love this. This is gorgeous. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. It is a little package of cone incense. 3 of them. How awesome. This is a beautiful. This, I have to tell you, just by looking like at this, is well worth the money. And I am telling you, you get a 10% off discount like you do with a lot of stores will offer you that before you even order. And this was around 20 bucks. So that is a great deal. This is a great deal. I am loving this. Okay. Now this is more paper wrapped in paper. I love it. Thank you. Old Tree Print Shop, metaphysical stuff. Your purchase made our day. I hope these products make your day. Please reach out if you have any questions. We don't get on social media much. If you get a chance, would you mind posting pics of your items for friends to see? Tag us too. Well, I think maybe I'm doing a little better, and I'm just I didn't let them know that I was going to be doing a unboxing on my channel, but I will let them know in the review because they will be getting a very positive review for me. Old Tree Print Shop. So I have a 20% off coupon for my next order. So how cool. I got 10% off the first order and I will get 20% off. I am definitely ordering from Old Tree Print Shop. I love the name too. It's really cool. Black candles. This was the other paper that was in here. Black candles are like the bouncers of the magical world. I like how she put that. Keeping out negativity and blocking anything that could mess with your good vibes. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a black candle. You don't have to have any specific colored candle. Again, it's about your intention. You can also carve your intentions or words or sigils if you happen to know you make sigils, anything like that, anything on a candle to help with these same things. It doesn't have to be a black candle. Anything that can mess with your good vibes. Lighting them up during the waning moon is like giving them a power boost. Use them when you want to kick out bad vibes, protect yourself, or break free from things holding you back. Those candles are like the superheroes that clear the way for good stuff to flow in. Want to manifest something awesome? Light a black candle, and it's like rolling out the red carpet for your desires. For an extra punch, team them up with protective crystals like black tourmaline or obsidian. Need some abundance? Combine them with citrine or green aventurine, and you're creating a magical VIP zone for prosperity. Adults only. Use caution with fire. So I love that. I love this. I love this. Okay, now awesome. So we have a little bag and it looks like a piece of jewelry. Oh no, they are actually little charms. So these are cool. So you have the triple, let's see how I can hold these. You have the triple moon goddess. I know it's really hard to see the other moon. And the pentagram, which is not an evil. I have explained all of this in other videos. Here we have a spider with the skull, which is awesome. I think I can find something, if anything, I could sew this onto something of Lonnie's. That's pretty awesome. Very awesome. And then we have a star, just a regular star. Very cool. And then we have, of course, the eye, which the eye in the very beginning, I do believe started with the Eye of Horus. And here we have a golden, let's see if I can hold this where you can all see it. A golden horseshoe. which we all know is to also banish bad, and for luck. Now that is cute. That is so cute. I love that. That is so cute. Okay. So now I have a little rolled up piece of paper that has been tied. Wow. You know what? Something inside of me is telling me that I should not open this right now. There are lots of other things in there, and I'm sorry. And when I do open this, I will remember to update you all on what this is. But there's a reason that it's tied double like that. And there's nothing that says what it is, but I just have that feeling. I just have that feeling. Excuse me. Let's hydrate. Mmm. Mmm. Okay, here I have, it is a Palo Santo stick. Now I will most likely, I will put this on my altar, but I probably won't burn it. It smells really good though. Oh, it smells really good. Please know that Palo Santo is endangered, and it's just it's not my choice of something to use for ceremonies. Here I have, she sent along a black and a white candle, which is very cool. I get uh, packages, and you can actually get packages of candles, colored candles, white candles from Timu. If you are into Timu, which I think you just might be. Okay, so here we have mugwort. Mugwort is one of my favorites, and I grow mugwort. Let's see. How are we going to do this? There we go. I grow mugwort. I use mugwort. I make, teas out of mugwort. I like mugwort, to help me lucid dream. Dried mugwort properties: psychic abilities, divination, protection, spell work, enhanced psychic abilities, use in divination and protection spells. Zodiac, Sagittarius, intensified influences. Moon phase is ideal during the waxing moon. Care and recharging. Keep in a dry, dark place. Recharge under moonlight. That is another thing. Since I do have my altar is right next to the window. When it does get to recharge that way. But at other times, I like to take my crystals and put them outside in a safe place. Usually in my blessing bowl, and along with any rainwater I have, so that it can become moon water. And yeah, I usually do all that. So that is awesome. And they give you the little bag of the mugwort. Mugwort is really easy to grow. It's also really good for so many physical ailments. It's really good for like bruising. It's good for a lot of things. That'll be a different video. Okay, now there's still all kinds of little things. Okay, here it looks like I've got a little bag with, I am not really sure what that is in there. I don't know if that's a crystal or a rock or what that is, but we are about to see. Oh, it is a couple of very hard stones. Let's get this paper out of here and see what we are working with. Okay, this is called starolite. Starolite. This is what it's called. Starolite. I don't know. And it is literally, it looks like two little, it's pretty. It's very pretty. I'm going to have to look this up. But it tells us right here, properties are grounding, protection, spiritual connection, spell work, utilizing grounding and protection spells, zodiac, Capricorn. So it is a crystal, heightened properties, Moon phase, effective during the waning moon. Care, cleanse with running water, recharge under moonlight. Please also remember, sorry, please also remember that there are a lot of crystals out there, stones, natural stones, that you cannot, you know, they will have chemical reactions with water. So you have to be really careful. Don't put all of your stones in water. But these, I'm going to have to check these out because this is really cool. And they look really pretty close up from what I can see. They look really pretty. So starolite, it's got me sounding all funky because it sounds like starolite, but there's a U in there. There's you in there. I hope you all are enjoying this and, enjoying learning about this stuff. I know there are quite a few of you out there that have been very interested in this type of thing. So I hope that you're enjoying what you're seeing. Okay, so this is cool. I might have butterfingers right now. Here is a little mushroom stone, which actually looks like red jasper. I can't even say it. Red jasper. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but I have a couple of these that are actually back there. I have another little red jasper. You can see my little mushroom guy right there. And then there's these tiny little, there's two mushrooms and they fall over. So they're hard to see. But I think this is red jasper. And if you know why I'm laughing about it, then, but just something in my head that, oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's get this. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I'm like, I had it and then it was gone. Well, so much for this not being a really long video. I'm sorry, y'all. But I hope you're enjoying yourselves. There's still a few crystals in here. Here's your little mushroom. And this, I'm so curious to see if that's what it is. This is little crystal mushrooms resembling natural fungi are delicate crystal carvings that symbolize growth and connection to nature. Handle them gently, using them for grounding or nature-focused rituals. Their presence on your altar or sacred space signifies a connection to the earth and the cyclical nature of life. These little crystal mushrooms can be used to enhance the energy of your rituals or meditations, fostering a sense of rootedness and growth. Charge under the full moon. Right on. This does look like a red jasper, but I could be wrong. They don't tell me what kind it is, so. But that's okay. That's okay. That's what it looks like. And I just love stones anyways. I love stones and crystals and I'm excited to have another one. My other two mushrooms that I have over there, I actually purchased from Temu. And I have a total of 5, but they kind of got spread out. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, it looks like we have a chunk of raw amethyst, which y'all know by now that I love. If you've been here for a while, you know I love the amethyst. Sorry, my hair is getting caught under my arm. I think this is amethyst. It looks like raw amethyst. It's very pretty. Very pretty. I love that. And this is, yes, amethyst. Amethyst cluster. Metaphysical properties, calming, spiritual insight, intuition, and protection. Meditation, spiritual growth, psychic abilities, and protection spells. Rinse under running water, moonlight or sunlight exposure, and recharge under moonlight. So it is a crystal that is safe to go underwater. So I was saying the other day when I did the mystery crystals that I have, we have a friend that is a rock hound, and he was the one that was telling me, like there's a lot of crystals you can't put in water. You got to be careful of uh, the interactions because there will be and interaction with water. Some can actually burn you or cause like a toxic gas. Wearing my protection bracelet from Gigi from our mystery swap. I hope you check that out. Here we have a little tiny bottle. What is in here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is in here? I wonder if this is like an anointing. Oh, it says anointing. I see some anointing. Goodness. This is really awesome. This is a lot of stuff for the price that I paid. It is very much not only well worth it, but I think this is a great box for beginners or just anybody that, you know, anybody that wants to check it out, You know, there's no harm in check. There's no harm. I mean, it's, you know, do no harm, take no shit. You ladies all know what I'm saying. Oh, this smells good. Oh, this, I know the smell. I want to say it's frankincense. Let's see if they tell us what it is. I use a lot of frankincense in my candles. Anointing a candle. First things first, give it a little cleanse. Okay, we know how to we talked a little bit. Um hold the candle. Okay, so we already talked about how to anoint a candle. They don't tell you. They don't tell you, but I am willing to bet that this is frankincense. It is a cute little blue bottle that actually looks green with the oil in it. I love it. And you know, you only need a drop. You only need a little bit. You just put a little bit, and you know, you don't need to slather your tool in it. You know, you don't want that because you don't want to be slip and sliding, dropping everywhere. I am almost 100%. That's what that is frankincense. Frankincense is used as an anointing oil, as is CBD oil, hemp oil. A lot of you should know about that. Okay, a couple more things and we are done. So here I have a little corked bottle of crystals. Look at those. How cute is that? I absolutely love this box. I am going to be screaming the praises of the old tree print shop on Etsy. I will actually have the link to their shop in the description box. Please, if you're interested or gifts for loved ones, go check them out. Go check them out because sometimes it's really hard to find a great shop. Sometimes, not all the time. There's a lot of great small businesses on Etsy. There really are. But, you know, sometimes they're hard to find depending what you're looking for. Okay, and I love how she gives like a little explanation, tips, everything with each piece. I love that. This is Blue Adventuring. Let me take it out of the bag, y'all. Let me be like, April, what you doing? We can't see it. This is just, and she even marked it. So that's cool. But look at that. Those are really pretty. Look at the shimmer too. I'm sorry about the glare. That's really pretty. So here it says calming, soothing, enhances communication. I have never worked with Blue Adventuring, so that's awesome. For calming spells and communication rituals, Zodiac is Aries. Heightened influence is like if the, you know, the constellations, if it's in Aries or that gets so technical to me. I have always been looking for someone who can read my birth chart. I have seen it. I've printed it out. I have no idea what I'm looking at. There is so much to a birth chart. It's crazy. And I've had readings before on the internet. I've done the bones and some other things, and the readings were all the same, that there is some specific deity that is with me, that is some, they were all the same. So that really kind of freaked me out. I've had a lot of, you know, bad situations in my life, even though I try to be the best person that I can be. And I believe that has a lot to do with like a generational curse. Some might think that's hokey or whatever. And I'm not just talking about trauma and that kind of thing, because yes, that's there. But I don't know. And at one point, I actually thought it was like my ex husband's family doing some things to me. Um, so I've really wanted to try, but there's so many people out there that want a lot of money for that kind of thing. And also, like I've said before, I'd like to be face to face. I'd like to be able to feel their energy. So, care and recharging, rinse under cool water, recharge in moonlight. I love how she tells you the ones that you can, rinse underwater. I never put water on my crystals. It's either oil or they go. I don't, especially after our friend told us about, certain crystals will have a reaction with water. That's kind of scary. Okay, our last piece here actually looks like black tourmaline. So let's see how right I am. I like to work a lot with black tourmaline. Ugh, sorry, it just keeps getting caught under between my arm and my thigh. It's driving me nuts. So let me see. Let me get it out of here. Yes, I'm pretty positive that's what this is. So that's what it looks like. Let's see. So this is really cool. The crystals are amazing. Black tourmaline, known for its protective properties, is a powerful grounding stone that shields against negative energies. Now you see why I'm saying that I work with it quite often. It's often used for cleansing and purifying rituals, making it an ideal choice for banishing spells or protective charms. Yes, that's a lot of what I do is protection. Protection and for strength and productivity and harmony and health for not just myself, but for my family and for other people. Like, especially if someone is not doing well and, if for any reason, then I'll do a small little, ritual. I know those words are so scary for some people, and I just wish I could help those that are so afraid of this type of thing. And I had so many people that were so gracious, and I so many Christians, let's put it like that. And I am so grateful. And as I've said, I have many beliefs. I was raised Catholic. Do I believe in Jesus? Yes. Do I believe in the Hebrew God? Yes. But if there's a lot of things, there's a lot of misinformation out there, if you will, um, that it's like I said, I can't really agree with organized religion. I'm sorry. I believe it's a form of control. And, but yes, I do believe. Um, I guess I should probably leave it at that because I have so many beliefs. And, I'm trying to learn right now, which is so crazy because there's people out there that will teach you that they'll translate the Hebrew Bible for you, Hebrew books for you. And our English translations are so bad. They're so bad. Then, you come across all them kings and popes that decided that it was okay to change, the word of the Bible to whatever they wanted, whatever their narrative was, or whatever they wanted in their evil ways. So I have a lot of issue with that. But I just want people to know that, you know, this isn't about not believing in the Hebrew God or Jesus or, any of the other um, prophets or, I should just stop right there. Anyway, so it is black tourmaline. It is great for it is banishing spells, protective charms. Keep it away from harsh chemicals to maintain its protective energy. You can also cleanse it under running water or charge it in the earth. So you just, you can even like earth is you can pick up earth, right? So you don't have to just go dig a hole. I mean, you can also sprinkle some earth on it. So, it's like that. It's not just cut and dry, that kind of thing. Black tourmaline provides a bonus boost for Capricorn and Virgo. And I am actually on the cusp. I am August 21st, which is the last day for Leo, and then the 22nd is the first day for Virgo. So I kind of, you know, just a big old mess with a lot of I don't want to say ego because I'm not the type of person with a lot of ego, but I do I do like to be heard. I don't know. I don't know. I have a big flair for the dramatic like a Leo does. And I'm sure you've all seen that. I don't feel guilty for it. I actually am learning, especially these last few years, that I love who I am, and it makes me want to embrace it, embrace who I am, in all different ways. So that is the end of the witches mystery box. I thought it was really great. I hope you all enjoyed. And let's see. If I was to pick a favorite, I couldn't, honestly. You all know that I love the amethyst. I love the black tourmaline. All of these crystals have meaning and you can work with them. I love the little oil. I think it is great. Um, when I buy oils, I actually buy the oils for my candles. So I don't get to use a lot. I mean, I'll make oils for my practices, but I think this is really great. I think it's really great. Let's see. I really love the little charms. I thought that was really cool. Very cool. I love all of the information and the cards. I love the cards. I didn't even think about that when I ordered these. I love how they picked some cards for me. And it is the type of shop where you can actually know that their intentions were good and were for you. So I love that. Um, let's see. I love all the stones, the candles. I love everything. I can't even say just one thing. I love it all. I do want to say again that when I open this, I'm going to, of course, cleanse it first and do like a protection spell. I don't believe that it is anything that would harm me at all. But that is just something that if you're interested in creating your own path, that's something that is like, you know, it's like an automatic. It's like an automatic, like how you wash your hands after you go to the bathroom, protect from germs. You want to cleanse everything. You want to cleanse everything. And especially for all of us that like to thrift shop, thrifting, y'all know you see these movies out there, Annabelle and stuff. I don't watch that stuff. Lonnie loves that stuff, but you see that, when you got to do an exorcism on a doll, please cleanse the things you get from from thrift stores and garage sales and that kind of thing, because you don't know what kind of energy was around them, what kind of people or energy. So I am so grateful that you all came to hang out with me today and, watch me unbox this mystery box. I'm loving everything mystery, everything mystery. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love every single one of you. Please let me know either in the comments or in emails what you thought, what you feel, any tips, anything, just anything. You need to talk to someone, hit me up. You need to vent and maybe cuss a little, hit me up. Just remember that, you with kindness, please always remember to be kind humans.